So should we get started?
Yeah.
So a couple of really quick notes. It looks like y'all are pretty expert at Zoom now because I see a lot of people are muted. But if you're not, just make sure you're muted so that we don't hear echoes, or if you have to like fart or something, that you can just do what you gotta do. No one will hear you. And then if you're on gallery view, you might want to switch it to speaker view just so that it's not quite so many faces all right up at you. So hi, everyone. I'm Lynn Zlakowski, calling from my apartment in New Hampshire. I can't guarantee that my 4-year-old's not going to come and climb all over me again, so just as a heads up. Thank you all for coming in here for our appreciation event. We're going to kick things off with a video, so I'm going to share my screen with you. This video was made by Emily Rockwell Capone, one of our graduate assistants. So it's just, you know, we wanted to do something for you guys, and this was the best that we could come up with. But I think it's pretty amazing, and Emily's awesome. So give me just a second so that I can share my screen.
May you have auspiciousness and causes of success. May you have the confidence to always do your best. May you take no effort in your being generous, sharing what you can, nothing more, nothing less. May you know the meaning of the word happiness. May you always lead from the beating in your chest. May you be treated like an esteemed guest. May you get to rest, may you catch your breath. May the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa. May the road less paved be the road that you follow. Oh, well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you guys have done. This has been an insane semester, to say the least. It's been a little crazy, and I can't tell you, you know, first our tutoring coordinators who got all of our virtual tutoring like ready and set up for you guys. And then for you peer educators who have been reaching out to students, tutoring students, coaching students, helping them as they're really figuring out how to do all of this. We can't thank you enough. It has meant so much to the students. It has meant so much to all of us that you guys continue to work as hard as you do, even when you're stuck at home, even when you have spotty Wi-Fi, even when you're sharing a laptop with your little brother. You know, you all are really crushing it for us, and we can't tell you how much we are grateful for you and what you've done for us. So we've got some awards that we're going to give out, and then everyone's going to break up by discipline. So there'll be more info about that at the end. I do want to take one more second now that we've got 56 people in the call to once again congratulate John Miller, who was named the SNHU Student Worker of the Year. So congratulations, John.
Thank you.
So do you want to say a few words?
Sure. Yeah, so I just want to thank you guys for nominating me in the first place, and it's a really great office to work for. I would honestly do it for free, as you'll see in the video I just said. But don't take that as an honesty. I still like to get paid. But yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate working for you guys.
Yes. All right, so we are going to get things started with Kathy Willis, who is going to be giving out a couple of our Math Peer Educator Awards. So Kathy, take it away.
Perfect. Well, thanks, Lynn. First off, I want to give a big shout out to all the math tutors and the fabulous work that they've done for the whole academic year. I couldn't do it without all of you. You are the best. And I'm going to tell you all of you a little bit about the Impact Award, because each of the coordinators will be giving an Impact Award. So just to give you a little background on that, the Impact Award was established to allow each of the coordinators to recognize a peer educator within their discipline. This award is given to a peer educator who has contributed to the Woloch Learning Center with tremendous initiative, leadership, drive, and has a positive impact on the team of each coordinator. This recipient is selected individually by each coordinator to recognize the amazing work that's done in all areas of the Woloch Learning Center. So the Math Impact Award this year goes to someone who has been with us for 3 years, has served in every role that we have, walk-in tutor, class assistant, group reviews. This person has done it all. Always has a smile, always meets students where they are, and helps them build their confidence in learning math. And it's just a real asset to the office, and sadly is graduating. And we will miss her very much. And this year's Math Impact Award goes to Sina.
Yay! Thank you. Congratulations.
All right, I'm going to hand it over now to Selena.
All right, can y'all hear me? Cool. All right, so I think it is minimizing a little bit to say that we've had a lot of change this year. And for me, one of the biggest changes, but also one of the biggest joys of this year, was adopting business into my little, or not so little as it were now, tutoring family. It has been really great to learn more about so many different things. I still maintain the only thing I know about business is interest rates. And the biggest help with that has been Dante. Thank you so much. Being able to rely on you has been really, really helpful, and I'm gonna miss you a lot once you graduate. And I know the rest of our tutors feel the same way. Because I adopted and now cover 3 large disciplines with business, writing, and liberal arts, I am going to be awarding 2 Impact Awards this year. So the first goes to a tutor from liberal arts and writing. This individual has been a strong and quiet leader, always stepping up to help, whether it's taking on class assistant roles, conducting class visits, going out of the way to support students, being an early front runner for biggest flirt in our blah superlatives, and apparently stealing custody of the shared Herman the chicken from one John Miller, which makes me like him even more. So I am pleased to recognize Brandon Falcone with the first of the Blah Team Impact Awards. So thank you, Brandon.
Thank you.
All right. It's so weird to be doing this and just hear silence. So the second goes to a tutor from our business discipline. With this being my first semester as the coordinator of business tutoring, I knew that I was going to need to draw from our peer educators who have experience, and this individual was always there. As Dante, our business GA, says, this tutor is very deserving of the Impact Award and is always reliable during walk-in, covering different topics and shifts, even with a very busy schedule. This tutor wins the award for most covered shifts this semester, if that's an award. And some were just occasional pickups. Others were, I can do that shift for the rest of the semester, which was incredibly appreciated, even though they were working a full-time internship. So I'm very, very pleased to recognize Rebecca Kisser as our second Blah Team Impact Award winner. So congrats, Rebecca.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, I didn't know you were here. It's great that you're here. So
Yeah.
thank you. All right. Well, thank you to everybody in the Blah team. We will do some more celebrating and recognizing in a smaller group. I am going to turn things over now to Umama from STEM.
Hi, everyone. This year, STEM has really been very creative, and a lot of the peer educators have worked very hard. I know a lot of you guys have been kind of juggling with your, jobs and your classes, and it's definitely not easy, but really everyone has been so cooperative and so engaged this entire semester, and thank you all. So for this year's STEM Impact Award, this goes to a student who's pretty much an engineering whiz at SNHU. So if you have generally I've noticed with the student, if anyone has any questions on engineering courses, of what, or advice of what courses to take. He's really the go-to guy. If you're in the CETA building, he is probably a familiar face you will come across. He is a dedicated student, and he's actually really great at time management. Just from being a peer educator to managing those hard engineering classes, along with working on his capstone projects, he's really able to efficiently manage his time. And that's very admirable. Every time I come across faculty, they speak very highly of him, and they really recommend this student for supporting those engineering classes. Another thing with him is he's worked very hard this year to really kind of experiment, work with me and faculty to provide review sessions, and he's been very open in taking and dedicating his time. Even if it's as simple as just answering a question, he's always been there for the students. Also, he rocks long hair very well. So please join me in congratulating our STEM Impact Award to Colin Fellows. Thank you, Colin. And for now, I'm going to hand it over to coaching, which Dan will take over and talk about that.
Cool, thanks, Mama. When you said that they wear long hair well, I thought you were talking about John Miller. And I was like, John doesn't have long hair, and he's not a business STEM tutor. Anyway, John, your hair's getting long. Get a haircut. Our Impact Award goes to somebody who has been an integral part of our G4 program. This particular coach has gone above and beyond with taking upwards of 5 one-on-ones a semester, putting on study sessions for Greek students, and just kind of helping me learn the ropes of G4 when I took over this school year. So without further ado, the Impact Award for coaching goes to Jakima Welch. So congratulations, Jakima. You're awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yep. Awesome.